I'm Sian Thomas. I'm a performance coach, global consultant and motivational speaker. What great leadership looks like to me is certainly first and foremost some sense of character. Great leadership is also the ability to instill a belief with teams, to take people with you, and to also be both decisive and compassionate at the same time. I think my coaching style is to create some common language where people believe there is a reason to be together. I think when teams come together, that's quite magical actually. When there's a connection with people in the room and you're changing the way people feel about themselves, about their business, their perspective changes, what's happening there is they're asking themselves more questions, and probably their resourcefulness is increasing. That would certainly be my goal. We all know in corporate life, value statements are important. And I really have a goal to actually make sure that the language we use in the physical space and in the virtual space is totally aligned to the aspiration of values in the business. And that's culture. That is the moving from having them written on a piece of paper to instilling them in the way people behave. And there's probably no more pressing industry challenge than changing the culture so it aligns with the expectations and the values in the business and certainly with its clients. Cycling is my passion. That's all about self-discovery and improvement at the end of the day. It's just you and the bike. There's no better feeling than that, really. If you have a passion for what you do, then it kind of reinforces that for you, but also drives you to be even better going forward. To me, that's where business and sport really do align. Imagine you are a professional sports person. Your skill level is probably the same as the vast majority of people. What marks you out is the mindset that you're in. You never lose, you either win or you'll learn how to win. And that is how sports people think. If you can learn to think that way, it differentiates the best. At the end of the day, leadership is a contact sport and it has to show up when you walk through the door. Energy is really important, and I want to see some passion for what people are doing in the business. And the better conversation piece is that they're thinking through the interaction they will then have with their teams once that day is through. A great way to know that something's gone well with a group or an audience is maybe where they've walked out of the door and what they're saying to themselves is, I could have been doing a lot of things for the time that I was there with a lot of people in a lot of places, but there was no more important place for me to be than in that room, hearing that message and feeling the way I do.